Well, as we begin the new year, we also think about many resolutions that people like to take on. But at the top of our list is Christian service today, and we meet two teams from the Seaside Life Team Group who participated in a mission trip, and they are Liam and Cassandra. Thank you so much for being with us, you guys. Liam, why don't you begin first by telling us a little bit about this trip, why you decided to do it. I understand you're a 10th grader in Hingham High School. Right?
Yeah, so I've heard a lot about mission trips. I've never really been on one until this mission trip. But it's always really interested me to go and try to serve people. And I learned about Haiti in school and how they suffered that massive earthquake. And I thought I could go and try and help and try to play with kids and just try to connect with Jesus more and bring others closer to God. Yeah.
I'll ask you the same question, Cassandra. And I understand, too, you went during a very hot time down there, too. Tell us about your experience and why you decided to do it.
Yeah, so I had heard some of the other witness talks from the kids who had went in February, and they all said how life-changing it was, and I honestly didn't really believe them. I thought, you know, yes, it would be an amazing experience, but how could it be so life-changing? And then my priest, Father Sinisha, asked he told my mom that there were spots, and so we decided to go. And then when I was there, yeah, it was very hot, but it was okay because the hot didn't seem to bother me, maybe the first day, but after, I think I was just so taken by everything that we were doing there, so I wasn't really thinking about how uncomfortable I was. And like I had heard from the kids there, my life was changed by the trip. I encountered God in a way that I didn't expect to, and when I came back, I had completely changed my look on the world. So yeah, it was amazing.
And there's another trip coming up too, and I understand you're thinking about it going again, and maybe if you could talk about that and what makes you decide to return again after going. Yeah, so I will be going in February, and the reason that I want to go back is because there's this indescribable peace that you find there. It's from God, and it's very hard to find here. You know, with everything that's going on, it's hard to just take your mind away from all the other stuff like school and sports and anything else. So when I'm there, you're not thinking about all of those distractions, and you can really set your mind on God. Yeah. Haiti, many people might know, is one of the poorest countries in the Americas. Talk about, Liam, if you could, how you experienced Christ, how you encountered Christ in the people that you met on this trip.
Yeah, well, when people talk about Haiti, they say it's like the poorest place in the world, but in many ways it's richer than us. Poor in terms of material possessions, but some of these people are the most happy people you'll meet. And here, there's a lot of depression, and when you're there and you disconnect from everything, you can kind of encounter Christ more. But it was really difficult. Walking through Port-au-Prince, you saw these terrible people, just terrible things happening in these people's lives. They're living in literal trash rivers and just trying to get by somehow.
If you could maybe, Cassandra, tell us a little bit about what you guys did during the course of the trip, maybe some of the more compelling things that you experienced when you were there. I understand you worked with some paralyzed man, and maybe just give us an idea of what you went through while you were there.
Yeah, so we stayed with a bunch of kids, maybe 30. There was a lot of them, and they're also very cute. And we would go outside of the orphanage to help out with the elderly and the injured, and we just spread the love of God. And so the paralyzed man, his name is John Simone, and he was the one who really showed me that that to find happiness, you got to love God and you be with him. So when I was there, when we were serving him and we were praying around him and singing, and he had this amazing smile on his face, and I thought to myself, how could somebody who he's in
this tiny, tiny house, okay? And how could he sit here on this bed all day he was been paralyzed for 7 years, and just how could he be happy? I can hardly wrap my mind around it. So I guess the conclusion that I came to was it must be God, it must be his love for God that made him so happy.
Yeah. Well, we thank you. We're running out of time now, but Cassandra, Liam, thank you so much for being with us and for sharing your experience, and we wish you all the best as you return again.
Yeah.
And thank you for sharing and sharing with our viewers. And we want to let viewers know that they can see videos and pictures about the mission trips on the seasidelifeteam.org website. So thanks again, guys, for being with us. We're going to send it right now back to the rest of This Is the Day.